Hey, what's up, guys? Here's a view you're not used to. I know you're used to seeing Lola. I got Roxy out today, my Sportster. You've seen her in my other videos. I think this is the first moto vlog with Roxy, though. Taking a nice little Saturday afternoon cruise. We're riding through Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey right now. Probably gonna go ride through Sandy Hook. Maybe check out the ocean, see what the waves look like. Take it up through this nice little curvy road here. Kind of goes up through the hills. Yeah, this is the first time I got my Sportster out this year. I picked her up last year kind of to save some miles on my Road Glide and have a little toy to buzz around on. I'm not going too far. Yeah, it's a nice little road. You gotta be careful up here though. I've seen a lot of cops. They like to catch motorcycles banging through the curves. My buddy got pulled over here not too long ago. See the water off to our left. Beautiful day out today, nice Saturday afternoon. Nice to get out and ride a little bit. Get away from that work week stress. Look at that view. Hope you can see it. We'll pull in here and take a look. This is a little 9/11 memorial. I've been here before. I made a video of it, I think last year sometime. But I'll take you in here and we'll go look down at Sandy Hook, and I'll show you where we're going to ride through. So this is Mount Mitchell Scenic Overlook, and this right here, this is a 9/11 memorial. And that little sliver of land out there is Sandy Hook. It's part of Gateway National Recreation Area. That's what we're gonna ride through in a few minutes. All the way out in the back. You can't see it from here, probably with the GoPro, but the New York City skyline's back there. Sandy Hook, it's like a little hook that sticks out into the Atlantic Ocean with the bay on one side, right across from Manhattan. So there you go, that's Sandy Hook. The 9/11 memorial. Looks like an eagle holding on to a piece of steel from the World Trade Center. It's a nice little spot up here. Heading back down Route 36 to Gateway National Recreation Area, Sandy Hook. Starting to feel that nice cool ocean air. I think I gotta order a new little mount for my GoPro that connects to my helmet. When I was putting it on today, there's that little rubber thing that holds the clip in. That popped off. And now it's a pain in the ass to get it back in. It's not attached anymore. GoPro's got to up their game on their mounts, man. They make cheap as shit. Hopefully the camera stays on. When I stopped at that little overlook, I took the camera off to do some filming, and it was a pain in the ass getting that rubber piece back on. I think I got it in there pretty tight. I am 2 for 2 in catching GoPros in my little video YouTube career over the years. I don't know if I got a number 3 in me. Nice view of the Atlantic Ocean ahead. We're going to loop around back into Sandy Hook. If I would have went straight and didn't get off here, that'll take you down through a lot of little shore towns. You'll end up in Asbury Park eventually. It's a nice ride. I do that a lot too, ride along the ocean. I like to ride here before the season starts, because starting Memorial Day weekend you got to pay to get in here. I know it's $15 for cars. I'm not sure what it is. It might be the same for motorcycles. I don't know. Let's go check out the beach. Go take a little walk on the beach, relax a little bit. So I should have had the GoPro running when I came off the beach, because you know how I mentioned that I broke that little rubber piece before, and it's been the pain in the ass to get it back on the mount. So I took it off the mount again like an idiot, you know, take some video of the beach. And I come back and I'm struggling with it. I got the helmet on the sissy bar. I'm struggling with it to try and get it back on. And I'm motherfucking away to myself. You know, not loud, just talking to myself as usual. Then all of a sudden, I look up, and there's this little older woman standing next to me. And out of nowhere, she goes, "Oh, I love your bike." And she goes on talking about how she loves motorcycles, and she's always looking out for bikers on the road because they're such nice people. And I'm thinking, yeah, we are such nice people, as I'm standing here saying every fucking word in the book in English and a little bit of Italian, trying to get this fucking GoPro mount back on the helmet. Yeah, just another Saturday afternoon ride. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Now, if we take this out to the end, this road, I think it leads us out somewhere around the lighthouse. Stop here, get a little lighthouse pic, put it up on Instagram. That's what you got to do, right? Like, if you go for a ride and it's not on Instagram, did you really ride? Yeah, I'm making fun, but I'm guilty of the same thing. Now, all these buildings here, this is Fort Hancock. This used to be, the Army used to have a fort here, I think like up until the mid-70s. I'll leave the link to Sandy Hook down in the description. You can read up on this stuff. A lot of military history if you're into that. I think one of the main things that this fort was for back in the day was to guard against missile attacks on New York City. So I picked this little 48 Special up last year, this Sportster, because I wanted a second bike. I bought it last summer. I think I bought it in July. And eventually I'm going to do a walk around video of both of my bikes, give you an up close look at both of them, talk about them a little bit. But you wouldn't believe, and I'll talk about this probably in another video too maybe, but you wouldn't believe the hate I got when I picked this bike up, and not only because it was a Sportster. I mean, yeah, I got the usual Sportster hate, like, well, why'd you buy that girl's bike and shit like that. There's a girl's bike. There's a little pink bike with streamers on it. As I said, girl's bike. But it wasn't only that. It's like, and I didn't get this part of it, but you wouldn't believe the hate I got because I had the nerve, I had the gall, I had the audacity to spend my hard-earned money and buy a second motorcycle. Something that I wanted, something I've been talking about for years. I wanted to have a second bike just to, like, you know, bang around on. Something small, something cool looking. And, you know, like, people got upset. I don't know why that. Well, you don't need that. Why'd you buy that? Why'd you spend money on that? Well, you know, and this was coming from friends too. So, you know, I didn't want to, like, the first thing that came to my mind was because it's my fucking money and I'll buy what I want and you can mind your own goddamn business. But yeah, like, I wanted a second bike. I work hard Monday through Friday. It's not like I took a handout from somebody. It's not like I borrowed money from somebody and bought a bike with it. I wanted something, I worked, I saved, and I bought it. I don't get why that bothers some people. I don't know if it's jealousy. I don't know if people just like telling other people what they should do with their lives. I mean, I don't do that. If I see somebody get something new, I'm happy for them, you know? Good for you. Do what you want, enjoy life. Life is short, man. You gotta get out there and do what you want to do. Live life the way you want to live it. But talk shit on somebody because they work hard and do what they want. It's one thing about today's world I don't get that much, you know. I don't understand that. But whatever, you know, maybe that makes those people happy. But yeah, back to what I was starting to say. One day I'm gonna try and do a little walk around on both my bikes. I got two totally different ends of the spectrum. I got my Road Glide Special, that's huge. That's a touring bike. That's kind of all beat up and always dirty, and I put a bunch of miles on. I got my little Sportster named Roxy here. I like to try and keep her clean, and then she's like riding a bicycle compared to the Road Glide. I started out riding years ago on Sportster, and I was always a fan of how they look, and that's why I said one day I'd like to pick up another one. That's what I did. Thank you all again for watching Jersey Nick Moto. Thank you to everyone that likes and comments. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. There's going to be a lot more videos to come. I hope you guys enjoyed today's ride through Monmouth County, New Jersey on the Sportster. I will see you guys in the next video. Keep your head on a swivel out there. Later.